Fantastic condition here, and it's perfect evening for summer football. Longford Slashers playing from right to left, so against the wind in the first half as Liam Glennon and Barry Gilder in contest for this first ball, and Sean Morgan is straight into it and starting the first attack. Riach Farrell is out in front of Sean Clark. They've got 4 men inside, and they're going to try and maybe create one-on-ones out here. Jared Flynn and Dara Mulligan, and Jared gets by. Dara has maybe a shot on for 2, looking for Peter Lynn, who's making a good run. Goes by Fionn Morgan now. Peter Lynn doesn't have a shot on the left foot. This man might. Robbie Clark coming in. Could be a goal chance here for Longford Slashers. Dara O'Connell. Goal for Ronan Sheehan. Worked all the way there. And we've seen a set play called. Morgan back to Sean Clark. Goal chance for Slashers. Robbie Clark now, the captain. Goal! And all the way. Played in goals with DCU this year. Younger brother Keane, who we might see today around midfield. So first dead ball effort of the day. It's on the edge of the 40-metre arc. The county man McGuinness strikes well, strikes clean, and strikes through, and strikes for the first orange flag. Aidan Maguire will be the option for a lot of long ball if it does get in there. Coming in off the sideline here is Dara Mulligan. Now Aidan Maguire might fancy a shot off his left. He does. It's going all the way. It looks like a super strike from Aidan Maguire. Fantastic point, and they really needed that one. Aidan Maguire has given away the last one, so he's going to have to be mindful. He's going long into Aidan Maguire, the point scorer. He might like to take on Ronan Kenny here. He fronts him up. He's going to fancy a shot. Goes in, back on the right foot. Jinx and Jives. Brian Mulvey now for his first shot. And it's a good score. 2 in a row for Carrickedmond, who are drawn into this game. On the far side this time, so a different prospect for the right-footed kicker. Against the wind. Struck excellently there by Owen McGuinness, and it's really cheap from Carrickedmond, who have given away 2. Salvages the situation with Enda Farrell looking for Owen McCormick, and Owen's going to have to try and mind possession now. Cormac Mulvey, a low ball, difficult ball for forward. Brian Mulvey manages well, and now Sean off the shoulder looking for a strike. He can strike from distance. Is it 1 or 2? It's just 1 from Sean this time. And along the arc, they'll need to try and get more men inside. We see Longford Slashers in such a common team, an inter-county game, getting 4 and 5 men inside the 21 to create the one-on-ones out the field. Here's Brian for the 2-pointer, doesn't strike that one well, but Barry Farrell could be through and goal here. Cormac Mulvey at the back post. Goal for Carrickedmond. He's calling it. He's given the goal, not a square ball, a definite goal. Brian Mulvey's effort for a shot dropped short. Egan nearly cheap with possession, but Sean Kelly, and now back to Sean Egan, accelerating at the Slashers' defence. He needs runners with him. Brian Mulvey is one. He's going to get a shot with a right foot, no left foot. He has a left foot also, and it's over the bar. And attacking direct from the kick out there, Sean Egan. Koreans pairing inside. Conor Mulvey bringing his man all the way in there. Fionn Morgan carrying the ball. Now Barry Farrell. Barry looking for an option. Brian Mulvey out in front. Going to turn on his right foot. Gets a yard here. Brian Mulvey, that'll be a super score. It's a huge kick from Brian Mulvey, who turned on his sixpence. He didn't have a couple of steps taken. So a chance for Robbie Clark to get raise his first white flag of the Senior Championship in 2026. Going to be brought to you all the way by Clubber TV, the last of a huge weekend of Senior Championship action in Longford. Robbie does, of course, point over the bar. Near side from Cormac, another wide for Carrickedmond as we go in at half-time with a goal between the sides. Longford Slashers got off to an early start. Their first 2 scores were in his direction, or maybe the case was the last. Hot ball into Sean Morgan's. Liam Morgan gets the push, and Sean Morgan wins the second one, and on to Barry Gilder on the second attempt. And just a flavour of this first round championship is that possession has been given away weekly from both sides. Ronan Sheehan rides that challenge well. Sean Clark gets a yard on Riach Farrell, and Ronan Sheehan at the end of the move gets the first score of the second half. Short kick out. Conor Mulvey's waiting for it though. You'd wonder what he was thinking there. Conor Mulvey is Dara Connell. Squares it across to Sean Clark. Ardig is getting across, but rises highest. Full start to the half from Carrickedmond. Just less than 3 minutes played. Good score from Brian Mulvey. strong hand, but Peter Lynn, the county man, reads it all the way, and now Robbie Clark, another goal chance for Slashers. Goal, Robbie Clark, all the way from the kick out, and a huge restart there from Owen McGuinness, and it's very hard to defend that, and that's a set play maybe done, and for Slashers, you might see now that to hold this lead, him come deep and just settle down play at times and slow down possessions as Roland Sheehan goes so far on Martin. Now Robbie Clark going to get a shot at the left foot. Sean Clark left foot, and Carrickedmond taking a step off their men. Second score for Sean Clark, and Ben Lynn and the brother, and back to Peter coming around in this arc, and Micheál McCahey. Look at all the runs coming from Slashers, not being picked up by the Carrickedmond men, and this is going to be a well-worked chance for Tyke McNevin just off the bench. Carrickedmond have only got the one. He who's made an impact for his team. And another score over there from Davy O'Brien, a championship debut score for David O'Brien there. Against the wind, Brian Mulvey strikes into the air and strikes over the bar. So back to 10 points. McCormick now, Brian, he can shoot his left foot, or Sean Egan, great quick hands shown by Carrickedmond. Liam Glennon through a goal again. Tries to volley, doesn't get the ball out. Sean Kelly going for this ball with Darragh O'Brien winning it. Barry O'Farrell now, and the ball chipping out to Marty Mulvey. Sean Kelly going to get the chance for a point, and he does take it. Slashers getting their bodies back there and just making sure. Mulvey back to Sean Kelly, and Brian making a strong run towards goal, but Sean's going to elect to go for the point, dropping short into the square. And punched it over the bar, Owen McGuinness. So another score for Sean Kelly, his third of the day. Under pressure with that ball. And Slashers can restart again. And straight through here comes Dara O'Connell. And it's a cheap and easy score to give up. Back out to 10 points between the sides. This will be a huge kick. We have a great angle of it here on the line of camera here. The unusual run up from Owen McGuinness. Almost walks up to it, and that's a huge strike there from Owen McGuinness. His 6th point of the day, the top scorer here in Dunbegan. And there we go. Longford Slashers with a vital 2 points in this group. And a big step made for their aspirations to get back to where Longford Slashers belong, playing at the business end of the Longford Senior Football Championship.